Well, there are some jobs most people just aren't willing to do, but someone has to do it. And there are times when the people who do that difficult work have no idea what they're getting into.
As you'll see in tonight's Buckley Report, it's often that their jobs sort of inch toward a certain direction, and then before they realize it, they're in very deep. That's the story of 3 of America's greatest undercover agents.
As they walk down the stairs to join a party,
I'm Keith.
Nice to meet you.
they blend in as if they're just another guest.
Eddie Follis. Nice meeting you, sir.
And that is why they're alive today.
And then Billy took out a pool, you know, like a football pool, you know.
They all have stories about why they should be dead.
That was how he treated me when I first came on the job. Took a pool out whether or not I would live.
You know Joe Pistone better by his undercover name, Donnie Brasco.
I did actually, with the Mafia, I did 6 years.
I pushed the envelope.
Billy Queen was the guy who took down America's most dangerous motorcycle gang, the Mongols.
And they kept pushing me into different scenarios.
And Eddie Follis was key to destroying a series of international drug cartels. Perhaps America's 3 greatest undercover agents who, if you asked if they saw that life coming, would tell you,
No, absolutely not.
Not in a million years.
Never.
for each of them, it was something that grew out of their time in the military.
I grew up conservative, you know, stupid St. Louis Catholic guy. Always rules, right? Whatever I did, it was always for the betterment of country and justice. I know it sounds corny. I know it does, but it's the truth.
To survive in situations like Pistone did in the Mafia, or Queen did as he rose to being vice president of the Mongols, you have to have unique survival skills.
You either have it or you don't have it to be an undercover agent. We can't give you that 6th, 8th, 7th sense to conduct undercover operations.
And as glamorous as it may seem to have Johnny Depp portray you in a movie, the price of admission is steep.
Deep cover is you leave your life behind. You don't have your credentials, you don't have your badge, you don't have your gun. You leave them in the office. Once you leave that office, you never go back.
I ended up losing everything. I lost my family. And when it was over with, I did tell myself I'll be a father again. And the government separated me from my family. And the reason was, we want to keep you all alive.
You never get those 6 years back.
But they have years now, years that they can look back and tell the stories of how it all almost ended.
I'm alive today because of the grace of God.
Yeah, they told me if you don't answer my questions right, they had their gun on the table. The only way you're going out of this room is rolled up in a rug.
They did what they had to do to live to tell the tale. Bob Buckley.
I did it. I did it 100% for my country.
Fox 8 News.
Eddie Follis, the man in Bob's report who helped break up international drug rings, says the government has systems so sophisticated that it knows exactly what is on those boats the Trump administration is taking out off the Venezuelan coast and knows exactly who is on them before they do.